Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 57 of Direwolf20's Let's Play of Minecraft 1.21. Today's plan, I want to finish the design of our wither spawner and make it fully automated, such that my plan is this. I would like it to be that when we are low on nether stars, and let's pick a number like 32, if we have less than 32 nether stars, the machine runs. If we have more than 32 nether stars, the machine does not run. And then we just hope everything works out just fine. Does that sound like a plan? That's what we're going to do. So hopefully you like it. So what I'm going to start with is a nice, friendly interface sitting right there. And that interface is going to keep a couple things for me. I want some time fluid. Boop. And that'll keep a bucket's worth available. Because last episode, as you recall, we added time fluid to the A system as a storage interface on the tank that we set up, which works really well, by the way. Just putting that out there. Cool. And that dude is going to want to keep in stock here, and I'm thinking like a bucket-ish. We don't need a whole lot in here. Maybe 2 buckets? Doesn't really matter. And we'll use Laser IO for that, because, you know, Laser IO is really, really good at making sure that we keep certain things in stock, kind of. Now I'm also going to want to keep something in stock in, so let's put a thing there, and that's cool. And you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to make you that. Is that cool looking? I like that, because it's a wither. It's a wither dude. And I'll even set the alpha on the lasers to full, right? So that's cool looking. Like, super cool looking? Yeah, this is the wither laser nodes. And we're going to keep a couple time crystals in stock here as well. Cool? 2, please. 2, please. Oh, we're out of time crystals. It's probably a problem. It's probably because I did so much stealing of time crystal-y type stuff for my... Here we are. Found my way home. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? Oh, right, I didn't filter you, did I? Nope. Yeah, remember when I set this up? Yeah, on the down here, you should have like a filter, and you should be doing time crystal. I want you to have like 4, and polymorphic 4. Okay, zoinks, get that all out of there. Zoinks, get that all back in there. Now we're cool? Now we're cool. Okay, whoops. Yeah, I still don't know what happened to this laser node. Like, I still don't know, because I swore that we had set that up last episode. So, okay. I'll come back in a second, and then we'll get back to this bit. All right, so let's keep these guys in stock, right? So we should keep in stock, and we should probably make some more of these. Please. Just so I have some more, right? So I want you to have time fluid buckets. Let's do 2. Okay, 2 buckets of time fluid kept in stock on this guy. Okay. Furthermore, let's get another one of these. So I can scoop out the current time fluid that's in there. This should work. Hooray, it did. Cool. And then over here, I would like you to keep in stock items, time crystals, times 2. Cool. And then on the down, you're going to extract fluids and extract items. And that should be all she wrote. So I do this, and boom, 1, 2, right? That works. Cool, 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 cool. And then you should have 2 buckets of time fluid in there, right? I like it. And that's awesome. That's it. Everybody's happy? I'm happy. Now, how about over here? We will have a level emitter from Applied Energistics. and we will get our cables hooked up, and we'll say, you, sir, shall emit a redstone signal when levels are below 32 for a nether star. Cool. So now when we have less than 32 nether stars, you run. Boom, boom. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yep. Turning you off for a sec because I realize my nether stars are not going into my thing. So what I should probably do is move you. What I could probably do is just hook up the item collector here. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to just attach you right like this, item collector. Now we're probably going to have to adjust the render area thing, but that's not a big deal. We'll just fly. I keep forgetting I have creative flight. It's one of those things where you play like a series for 40, 50 some episodes, and you're like, oh right, I have creative mode flight. Is that cool? Is that all the way good, I think? Yep, that might want to come a little bit closer. This. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good, and that looks good. Okay, so now we can put those nether stars in there, and then we can set you back to when levels are below limit. Cool. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Machine is now off. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. X-ray, please go away. Okay. So, is that it? Are we done? I feel like we're done. I feel like we could be done if we want to be. Right? The only thing to really test that we haven't yet tested is if this whole dropper mechanic with the paradox thing actually works. But we have to spawn a lot of withers before we can actually test that. And I'm like hesitant to do it. I don't want to spawn 200 withers. There's no reason I can't, technically speaking. You know, just kind of, I like it. So should we chunk load this? Probably didn't even check that I'm like in a chunk boundary. I definitely didn't check that I'm like in a chunk boundary. Should probably just make sure that we're super cool in terms of all the chunk loadiness. Yeah, last thing you want to do is an unloaded chunk that thing. I mean, worst case, I mean, okay, so here's the worst thing that could happen. The paradox doesn't get closed. And then it breaks all my glass. Because I doubt that witherproof glass has the no paradox thing on it. And then, as a result, a wither gets spawned and let loose. I guess that's your worst case scenario. I don't know, I'm pretty confident in my build. I think we're good. So that means I can make some upgrades, right? I can get my Insta-Break upgrade now? Because that was part of the reason I wanted to make this dude. Right? Oh, look, it was respawning. Yeah. I love it. It's cool. Oh, you have to admit it's cool. Oh, you have to admit it's cool. Okay. So, super cool. We've got an instant break upgrade now. We can go install this on our pickaxe. Not for nothing. The instant break upgrade is very expensive. But it does like it says on the tin. It allows you to instantly break blocks. So it's a very powerful upgrade. That said, the amount of energy it costs to break the blocks is dependent on the breaking time it would have taken. Or to put it another way, breaking a bunch of obsidian will cost more energy than breaking a bunch of dirt. Cool. So let's go over here and try this thing out, because I want to try it on camera with you guys. Now, I wonder what's going to happen with Miner's Fervor being combined on there. I have no idea. I have no idea. I do not have an answer for how that's going to work out. And I just remember my mining cave is over here now. So let's start with that knowledge. Okay. So I think Miner's Fervor may be getting in the way of Instant Break. So I might want to... Because it should be breaking... I mean, it's breaking pretty quick. Right? But I think I might want to remove Miner's Fervor here. So let's go home and do that. And instead, I'll put something like Efficiency 5-ish on it. Where am I? I'm on the wrong side of my base. So yeah, let's yank... You... Oh, you're already set to that. Good. Okay. Miner's Fervor and Fortune. So I'm going to keep the Fortune bit. I just don't want Miner's Fervor for now. You and Fortune. Now I think Efficiency will help with RF cost, and so will Unbreaking for that matter. So I think what would be fun is proving that real quick. So Unbreaking 8. Love that. Okay, so let's do this. You ready? I'm gonna set you over here to remove this card. Okay. And then we're gonna get some obsidian. And we're going to do a 5x5 of obsidian and see how much forge energy it costs to break it. Okay. So I'm going to remove Drop's teleporter. Okay. And then I should be able to place my obsidian with maybe one of you. Are you still on range 5? Yep. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. So instant break, 25 blocks of obsidian will cost. Why did you get recharged? Why did you get recharged? Why did you get recharged? You shouldn't have been recharged. How did you get recharged? Did you even use power? Should have used power. Is something charging me? I'm not paying, like, not away. Oh, no, that shouldn't be charging me. What would be charging me? Yeah, you're not getting recharged. Whoops. I did not mean to do that, but okie dokie then. Is there a bug with the Paxel where it's not using energy? Should be using energy. Right click doesn't seem to be using energy either. Like, you should have used energy too, sword. Am I not using energy on some of my tools? Or is there something like recharging? How about if I fly? Yeah, you're not getting recharged. This should damage my boots. Well, maybe because I have Creative Flight enabled. It doesn't anymore. What if I do that? That should have damaged my helmet. and done durability damage to him. It's weird, like half my things are taking energy cost and half of them. What the what? Yep, that's behaving. That's without instant break on. What am I missing here? Is there something like really obvious that I'm missing here? That recharged everything for me. Break that block entirely. Right. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. Like there's something somewhere that's charging my stuff, and I just don't know what it is. Or energy use on like half my block items is wrong. I don't know. Give me a sec. All right, because I have no idea how this worked or what happened or why it's broken, I have an idea. I put myself into cheat mode, and I'm going to get an Eclipse Alloy Sword and Mob Scanner, Mob X-Ray. This is just temporary, right? And I'm going to get a Paxel with instant break and 4 X-ray. Okay, so now right-clicking them don't work. The only thing I can think of that I did to these tools when they were working, and let's do this real quick. I'm going to get out, I got myself an Eclipse Ember, and I'm going to do this. So you should be charging up this guy, and if I swap these, you should be charging up this guy. And now you both have a little bit of power, right? So what should happen is I right-click this, and it should use 5,000. So it should go from 57,100 to 52,100. And same here, 42 goes to 37. So that's working. All right, so now let's get like sharpness. So on my Paxel, really all I have is fortune. So fortune 8, I'm going to put you on here, 16 levels. Okay, so fortune 8 on this test Paxel. And I'm going to click it, 37 became 32. So that's cool. All right, now let's disenchant it. I'm going to get rid of you and you. I didn't need those, right? Yeah, no, I think those were temporary. Okay. Fortune 8. And now 32. Right-click, 32. Aha! So, somehow, the enchantment extractor is doing something to my Paxel to make it not use energy anymore. How does that make sense? Well, at least I can replicate it in my dev environment and see if I can't figure out the cause. So I'm gonna have to do that between episodes. So here's something we can test, right? I'm gonna delete you. Right-clicking you uses power, right? 47, 42. I got an idea. I'm gonna say don't push. Okay. So does just passing this through here do anything? So I'm gonna do you and sharpness, and let's get rid of this fortune because that was cheaty. Right, so now you've got sharpness, you need 10 levels. Okay, you've got sharpness 42, right click 37. Okay, now if I just pass you through here, what's that do? 37, click 37. Haha. Something. Well, at least we've kind of figured out how to make it happen again. Why it's happening requires me going into my dev environment and stepping through all the code, but at least I know what caused it. So for some reason, when you push items through the enchantment extractor from Industrial Foregoing, my tools stop using Forge energy. And I'm looking at the code right now, and I can't imagine how that's possible. But Clearly it is. Clearly it is. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. Let's let's go check out Instant Break, because that was the whole reason we were doing this. So let's get out of cheat mode. I've deleted all my cheaty things, right? So I had on breaking that I was going to put on here and show you what a difference on breaking made, but because they don't cost forge energy now, I guess it doesn't make any difference. But yes, instant break should be costing large amounts of power. So now let's see how cool instant break can be without Miner's Fervor on it, right? So instant break is on. I'm going to put on Drops Teleporter. I'm going to make sure that we're on X-ray or 7. How do we feel about that, folks? Oh my goodness, we broke things so fast, we broke the world. So that should be using a healthy amount of power, to be fair. And it's not. But that's the instant break upgrade, right? Which you can very much turn off and go back to your normal breaking speed. And again, put efficiency on there to make it a little bit less crazy. But remember I told you, like, people said, like, hey, it takes too long to break. There's an upgrade that solves that. Is that cool? Oh, and also I have, you know, this going on. So that's cool. Any questions? Do we like just dire things or what? I'm suspecting, by the way, that it's struggling to keep up with the number of things we're breaking. It's because I'm dumping into an applied energistics dude. So every now and then we're getting that thing where it's not breaking all the 7x7. I assume it's because the AE thing filled up with different types of stuff and didn't empty fast enough. We are filling it rather quickly here. I love it. Oh, I love it. Yes. Okay. So it took me a while to get here. You know, it's up to you if you think this is overpowered. You know, you're welcome to that opinion. Ooh, I got a silverfish spawn egg. Oh, thank you. Let's go home. So mining's a breeze now. Yes, I would say so. So I'm going to put these books away. Actually, I'm going to put them away where they actually belong, which is down here. Okay, and then I'm going to redo you, because you should be up and running again. Cool. Perfect. Cool. All right, so that's a good time? I think so. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of Instant Break, because I'm happy with it. I think it's nifty. Oh boy, we filled up a disk drive. We have 6,000 in the other drive. What are we like not accounting for in our AE system? Good question. I think what I could do, if I got a ME chest, tell me if I'm wrong about this. But I think this is a cool way to find out. So if I did this, and I took out this disk, and I put this in here, I should be able to access it? Oh, you need power, don't you? I can get you power. Oh, don't leave that on now. How about instant break off, and also, hammer off. I will tell you that there were absolutely instances where I broke things, and that's why I made it so that you can't break tile entities with these. So, like, tile entities don't get broken. Because yeah, so, like, the area of effect won't break any tile entities. So things like chests and stuff won't get broken. But, like, when I was making this thing, that happened a lot. So give me my chest, and then my disc popped out, so that's good. So if I put my chest here, you should be cool. So now if I took you out of here, you should be telling me what we have so darn much of. Oh, it's raw copper. We have a lot of raw copper and fluorite. See, these are the things that are stored in this disk, right? About in this one, what do we have a bunch of? Raw copper. It's mostly raw copper that's clogging up our system. A few other raw material things like uranium, which we'll probably start processing at some point. But I should do something. Look, the wither started spawning because I took my stars out of the thing. That's actually funny. I took the stars out and my wither started spawning, as one would have expected it to, because that's exactly what it's programmed to do. All right, let's make a drawer for raw copper and then set it to void. That's smart. Yeah, I think so. Nope, not that. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll let it store a lot of it. And a void upgrade. Boom, and boom. Oh, you already have a void upgrade, maybe. Okay. Okay. So now, what I should be able to do is... We're going to want another 16K drive, aren't we? Yeah, we probably should. What I should make is a 64K drive. Let's do that. 64K deep storage drive. And I want you to know how to make these. I want you to know how to make these. You know how to make these. I want you to know how to make these. Okay. Now I should be able to request one of these. And it shouldn't be too bad to craft, because those machines down there do a lot of cool stuff. Boy, that was quick, wasn't it? That was, like, really quick. So I should be able to put this in here, and then run this guy into here, and he should dump everything out, and that should be cool. And then he will also dump everything out. That's cool. And now all our stuff is on here. We've consolidated quite a bit. And what we should see when we put this in here now is that there's no longer... So we should have fluorite down there. Probably dark gems. And I think that that would be sufficient. And now what I can do, by the way, is this and this. Put these in here. Get a 64K ME cell. It's already got 2 of them, so it only has to make 1 more. Available 2 to craft 1. And then I should be able to combine these 2. Now we've got 2 64K discs in there. So that's cool, right? And then I could go down here. I thought I had fluorite in here already, but I must not have done fluorite in here already. I guess I didn't. But yeah, let's do fluorite here and dark gems. Oh, I do have dark gems. You know what the problem is? We don't have void upgrades in them. Ah, we have fluorite there too, don't we? Haha, yeah. Alright, so never mind. You undo fluorite, please. Yeah, you didn't have void upgrades in you. So I think we want this to be cool like this. Relock you, and then a void upgrade, and that should be cool. It'll hold 8,000 of each, so now we can clean this disk off, and it'll go from 15,000. I love how fast that runs, by the way, to 12,000. See? Much cleaner. Much cleaner, and the occasional wither spawn when that happens, but not a big deal. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, AE system a little bit cleaner now. AE system better. lots of time stuff that I should probably deal with at some point. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm pleased with that. All right, so, oops, step through a portal. So I have a little bit of testing to do with my own mod to figure out why these guys stopped charging for power once this guy did his thing. I have an idea of how it could have happened, but I have to like test to validate. I'm thinking it's probably not a bug on my side, but again, I need to test to validate. It might be a bug on mine. I always assume it's me because I really don't know what I'm doing a lot of the time. So I'm always like, yeah, it's probably me. But looking at the code, I'm assuming it may not be in this instance. But I also assume that I'm wrong in that statement, so until proven otherwise, it's my fault. So for now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. So we've got Nether Stars on Demand, which I think was a fun build, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. We checked out some nice upgrades with the Paxel and stuff. When we come back next episode, probably time to get into some new mods. All right, for now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.